Aberdeen.
No, we're not.
As you can see, welcome. Okay, I was going to start again. Welcome to part 2 of this mammoth long distance, the very last day of Aberdeen to Penzance. We've just left Newcastle. If you watched the previous video, you saw us. We were on the train's offside. We're now on the train's near side because we are reversing out of Newcastle. That's the line we've just come down. One on there. I'm not sure what direction we're going in now. Oh, we're heading off that creamy bridge. We crossed over that earlier. That's where we just come in. So we're now going a completely different way.
Hi everyone, this is Richard, part of York and Leeds team, and a very warm welcome aboard everyone joining us at Newcastle at 12:42 cross-country service for Penzance. For all the observers passengers on board, you'll note that we have reversed formation. This is due to the train strengthened at Edinburgh, so the reserve set was at the rear. So we've had to change the turn around here at Newcastle. We're going over the high-level bridges, so that the reserved accommodation is back at the front. That's because this train is strengthened between Edinburgh and Bristol. So at Bristol Temple Meads, the rear 4 carriages will be dropped off and the front 5 will be going forward. So we've reversed formation, or we are currently doing that, going over the high-level bridges here at Newcastle, so we can have the train in the correct formation for when the service splits again at Bristol. We are still at Penzance train, and we are still stopping next at Durham. After that, we're on to Darlington, then it's York, Leeds, Wakefield, Westgate, Sheffield, Derby, Burton-on-Trent, Birmingham New Street, Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway, Bristol Temple Meads, Taunton, Birmingham Parkway, St David's, Newton Abbott, Tottenham, Plymouth, Liscard, Aberdeen Parkway, St Austell, True Road, River of St Anne, arriving in the Penzance at 21:31 hours. That's past 9 to be due. So now our train is the front 5 carriages A, B, C, D and F, and your rear 4 carriages G, I, J and L. Whichever train you're on, whichever carriage you're in, they are all strictly non-smoking. This includes electronic smokers as well as vaping devices. If you are unfamiliar with this type of train, safety and emergency information is taken throughout. Please do familiarise yourself with this information and the way you find it. And one final safety and security announcement: when you're out about Britain's railways, if you see something that just doesn't look right, please do let a member of staff know as soon as possible, or you can text British Transport Police yourself on 61016. See you. Thanks then, folks. Durham, about 10 minutes now, here's your next station call. Once again, folks, no need to panic. We reverse formation, that is, we turn the train so it's in its correct formation when we arrive into Bristol for onward transport to Penzance. Thank you. The staff announcement call for time.
You zoom out a minute. Here we go. That's where we should have come down. But we just went round. Should have come from there. There you go. We've rejoined again. We've just basically gone round the back of. We've just gone around the back of Newcastle really to come out of Newcastle, because the train reversed, because the rear 4 coaches are getting split again at Bristol Temple Meads. So we're now back in again the East Coast Main Line proper. As I say, welcome back to part 2 of this very last day Aberdeen to Penzance service. If you watched my other videos, it would have been LNER London King's Cross to Aberdeen. You would have seen all this, and you'll see that all of this right the way down to York. And of course, once we get to York, we then veer off to Leeds. I think the line beneath us, that I believe is the line that goes to Carlisle. Okay, I'm going to let you all enjoy the rest of this vlog between here and I'll probably stop it at Bristol Temple Meads. This will be as far as this part will go. I may do it at Birmingham. We'll see how things pan out. But in the meantime, enjoy this section of Aberdeen to Penzance for the very last time. I'll see you when we get to Durham. See you in a bit. Welcome back to this video. As you can see, we are arriving into Durham. says this is Durham. Okay, we're in Durham. We'll see when we're on departure.
Thank you very much.
And here we are. We've just left Durham. Just waiting to Mammoth on his last ever service from Aberdeen to Penzance. Some drop, that is. That's some drop. Right, I'll see you at the next stop, which is Darlington. Okay, you rejoin us back here. We're now approaching Darlington. See, we've got some traffic out there, which is not wide up. Oh, hello. I think that's on the move.
Hi everyone, this is Richard Park of the York and Leeds team. Not long now, we'll be arriving into Darlington. Taking as I usually ensure you hold of your luggage and your first luggage. Take very good care when stepping from the train to the platform. Thanks to us cross-country trains, we'll see you again soon. Service now arriving, this is Darlington.
Just those lines there, that's what bypasses Darlington through those walls. Back in the day, I'm not sure they still do. Most trains stop at Darlington now, but I think the odd one goes past it. Not too sure, but anyway, we're at Darlington now. And we'll see you again on departure. Just a quick one here. Once again, we are batting along at the refinery. Looks as though we're doing a full speed of 125 miles per hour. 221, 128 and 220, 002. We are still on the East Coast Main Line on this very, very last service from Aberdeen through to Penzance. Next station, call me York. And we'll see you in a bit. Don't go away. Okay, the service is coming into York. See the rear of the train. Two voyages coupled together. front of the service. Last ever train to Penzance from Aberdeen. 221 motorway is now at the front. There you go. And here we have it, Aberdeen to Penzance is leaving York. passing. We will soon be stopping at Leeds. Still on board, travelling first class with the final ever Aberdeen to Penzance service. Apologies for dropping the camera, dropping the phone there. We're now pulling into the station. Needed content up here one day, I think. Stopped at Leeds. See you in a bit.
Yeah, it's proper practice the last day of it. Yeah.
And here we are, Aberdeen to
It's
Penzance, leaving
cross-country
Leeds.
one.
Here we are, Aberdeen to Penzance, leaving Leeds for the final time. Even thinking of some of the cross-country
No, it's
stuff.
not like Midland Ballman. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm listening all. My babies. Yeah, just briefly. Just a quick hello, then we had to get back on the train. No, we was on the train at the time. We had to get back on it. Only a quick 5 minutes.
Okay, that's it. We've left Leeds now.
No,
Sorry for the voice, but sorry for the
stopped
missus on the
at
phone.
Arbroath, where she lives. We went up to Aberdeen. She didn't come up to that one.
Sorry for the voice on the left, people. It's my Mrs. talking to my cousin.
Yeah.
So,
Oh God, my phone charger's falling down.
so see you at Wakefield.
No,
Ta-da.
she did come out. Yeah.
And here we are at Wakefield Westgate. Yes, I'm gonna need. I may have to use that later. So, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the very last service of Aberdeen to Penzance. We are currently approaching Sheffield on this mammoth journey. This is vlog number 2 of this journey. Vlog number 1 was Aberdeen to Newcastle. This is Newcastle to either Birmingham or Bristol. I've not made up my mind yet. And I might do a bonus vlog, let's just say. Oh, we're coming to a stop by the looks of it. Right. While we're at the stop, I'm just going, yeah, we've stopped. While we're here, just do a little show around, okay? Just got some pizza delivered to me, and a cup of tea, which is of course a best friend, and of course being a trucker, a cup of tea is a best friend there. And if I can't move too much, I'm a little bit restrained at them, but and if we look to the just to say we are travelling first class, there we are. I didn't do that early because well, we know what happened in the first video. Leaving Aberdeen, it all went wrong. But as I say, we recovered. But as I say, we did recover. Got a bit fortunate. In the meantime, I'll end this particular clip here, and I'll come back to you when we're on the move. See you later. Bye bye. And now we're back up and running. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, I just dropped a bit of pizza on my jeans. Oh well, such is life.
only phone charger I've got now. The other one is splitting the battery as well.
When you put your phone here, what do you expect? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot about that. Yeah, we just left Sheffield. Next stop after Sheffield, I think, is Burton-on-Trent. We'll keep the camera rolling for a few minutes.
Welcome aboard if you just joined us at Sheffield, close to your 1456 cross-country service as far as Penzance. The next fishing port is Derby, just over there.
Alright, we'll leave this clip here. We'll speak to you later. Bye bye.
Now, if you're Derby folks, you're able to see a big sheet of investors belongings to the train platform edge. Next fishing port is Derby.
Okay, I said in the previous clip, the next stop is Burton-on-Trent. It's not, it's actually Derby. And here we are, just pulling in. And here we are at Derby. And here we are, leaving Derby. Oh, hello. 37800's decided to go for a little wander today. Rail operations crew, that was a turn up for the book, that wasn't it? Okay, we've left Derby. Next stop is Burton-on-Trent. We'll see you there. Bye bye. And hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This time we're arriving into Burton-on-Trent. Burton-on-Trent's the next station stop. Still continuing the last ever service from Aberdeen to Penzance. And here we are at Burton-on-Trent. going to carry this vlog on to Bristol Temple Meads. I'll probably end it there when part then from Temple Meads part 3 will begin. We're on the approach now to Birmingham New Street. And we'll just keep the camera rolling until the train rolls in. Aberdeen to Penzance service is leaving Birmingham New Street.
Cheltenham Spa, and that will be in around 40, that's 40 o'clock.
There we are, we've left New Street, back under the tunnels, leaving Birmingham. Which will be Cheltenham Spa. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Hello again, viewers. We are now approaching Cheltenham Spa. Here we are. Cheltenham Spa Station. but surely heading towards Penzance.
Now arrived into Cheltenham Spa. Cheltenham Spa.
Cheltenham Spa.
Right, cheers, thank you.
Just left Cheltenham Spa on the way to Penzance on Britain's longest train journey, albeit for the very last time, as this service sadly finishes today, May the 16th. This is the day we're on now, and that's the time of filming. Next stop, Bristol Parkway. Next stop is Bristol Parkway. We'll have a chat then. See you in a bit.
That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello again for this next clip.
We will shortly be arriving into Bristol Parkway. If you're leaving us here, please take a good look around to gather all your personal belongings together, and please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge when leaving the train. Next station, Bristol Parkway.
There you go, we're arriving at Bristol Parkway very soon, or shortly even. So we're under the wires now again. Part of the Great Western main network, part of the Great Western line is electrified, not all of it, but parts of it is. If you look over here, once the trees get out of it, this is the line to London, Paddington, to Swindon and London, Paddington. Yeah, that was the line for Swindon, Reading and London, Paddington. And I think that is, and below us there, I believe that is the line that goes to, I think that goes to Westerly, although don't quote me on that, I might be wrong.
The Old Midlands main line to Bristol. The Old Midlands main line to Bristol.
Answers that then. So it's corrected there by another follower. So as I said, we're shortly arriving at Bristol Parkway. So we've just connected up with the line from London Paddington. And we'll be at Bristol Parkway very, very shortly. I think it was 66,619 what I can see there. Okay, we'll see you again on departure. And here we are, leaving Bristol Parkway. Next stop, Bristol Temple Meads. Yes, it was 66619.
The ones was the rock. I think we stayed down with that. I'm fairly certain the rates up to it was pretty good. Even though I was there for 3 days, it's only cold as you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's a bit like the you get
The line to Cardiff Central veered off to our right. We're now taking a sharp left towards Bristol Temple Meads, where 220 002, which is on the back of the formation, will be detached. We'll probably go to, and that set will then probably finish up at Bristol Barton Hill until tomorrow.
That's what I'm on about.
So I'll see you on the approach to Bristol Temple Meads. See you in a bit. Bye bye. And here we are, arriving at Bristol Temple Meads, just outside Bristol Temple Meads.
We will shortly be arriving into Bristol Temple Meads. If you are leaving us here, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge, and please take a moment to gather all your personal belongings together. Next station, Bristol Temple Meads.
Stretch our legs somewhere, right? So London, Tasha leaving Temple Meads to go to London. It's 800 103, I think it is. Oh, it's 802 103 rather. And here we are, Bristol Temple Meads. With the 220 at the back. Just see it there. The 220 will be detached from this set. And 221 128, which is what we're on at the moment, will go to Penzance alone. I will do another content video at Temple Meads one afternoon. It's not at the time of late, but it will happen. It will happen somewhere down the line. For a bit, which is it? Just stretch our legs. So, take one look at the front. And there's 128 at the front. And there's 128 at the front. Here we are at Temple Meads Station. 128 behind me. And this part of the vlog ends here. Do join me in part 3 from Bristol Temple Meads through to Penzance. See you soon. Bye bye.